there was no windows open, no breeze, and the napkins from the napkin holder in the middle of the table just started being pulled out.
What?
Yeah, in front of all of us.
Yeah,
And
in front of all of us.
And we all just like held on to each other. We were like,
what is going on?
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Drip Podcast. Today, we have two guests. We have two ghost girls with us. Thank you so much for joining us. We are myself, Maya, and Bailey today. Scott and Lozzie aren't here. We didn't want to overwhelm the conversation because I think 7 people would be quite a lot. But two ghost girls, thank you so much for coming on. Would you like to tell the audience a little bit about yourselves?
Yeah, sure.
you gonna do it?
You can do it.
What? You stitched me up.
No, it's all right. Okay, so we are two sisters who do paranormal investigations on YouTube and upload them, and we like to have some comedy in there, and
just hang out
and
try and find some ghosts.
Yeah.
Fantastic. One of the things that you know, one of the first things that grabbed me about your channel is the fact that you're sisters, and that you do that. Like, that's so cool. Like,
a lot of people don't realize that we're sisters.
It's such a, I think, almost like a USP within the paranormal world. Yeah.
We have said that. We've said that.
We used to be called Sister Natural.
Yeah.
But that wasn't good for anything. So
no,
we changed it to Two Ghost Girls.
Two ghost girls. Two ghost sister girls. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I had a look on the channel. I had a look at your most recent investigation, which was awesome. I really need to show Maya because me and Maya are massive cat people, and you do just so. I'm just gonna listen. I was gonna go into you grew up in a haunted house and stuff like that. We will get to that, I promise.
Cats first,
but
obviously, cat.
Bailey, basically, they're in a graveyard. They're doing, you know, an EMF and stuff, and then this enormous pregnant cat just wanders in. And it's just absolutely amazing.
And then there's like a big cat party, and then we just, instead of summoning spirits, we just summon a bunch of cats.
Yeah. It's so good.
Yeah.
The perks of the job. This is why we do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I absolutely love that. And then just I mean, the cat obviously cut the tension, but then you're just like, okay, let's go grab a milkshake and then go back to thingy, which is absolutely awesome. But yeah, we'll circle back round to your investigations and stuff for sure. But like I said, I read in your bio that you grew up in a haunted house. Do you want to go into that a little bit? Was it like your house that you were born in, that, you know, so you were from the get-go just surrounded by creepy goings on?
No, actually, I would say so. It was actually a house that we moved into later on in life.
Yeah, I was 13. I had my 13th birthday party there.
12.
You must have been 12.
We moved into this house. It just, a lot of stuff happened. It was really creepy. And before that, we had an interest in paranormal stuff. But it wasn't until that our interest was like, damn, what the heck is going on?
And it was creepy from the get-go as well, because when we went to look around the house, there was a man who was a lecturer at the uni who lived there, and he was like playing a grand piano. Yeah, it was mental.
We were walking around.
As we were walking around the house,
setting the vibe.
Yeah, there were all these like big paintings of like Victorian children. It was like the weirdest thing.
Weird. It was like, why do you know so many Victorian children?
Yeah, it was really
friends.
Yeah, it was so creepy. And then just from then on, living there, we had so many experiences. It was like,
that we all experienced together, and some like separately, and some that we experienced together, and the ones that we experienced together are probably like the worst because it's like I'm not hallucinating.
Yeah, well, could be a group hallucination, maybe, but
So
it's cool that you guys were of like an age where you knew what was going on, rather than like putting together all these memories from like when you were like 6 kind of thing. Like you knew what was going on, which is really cool.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because when you're a bit younger, you can just put it down to a child's vivid imagination.
Yeah.
But when you're older and like there was me, there was you, there was Mum who all saw the stuff going on, and none of us could explain it. So,
So what were some of the things that were going on?
What's the first?
What was the first thing that you were like, that's odd?
Well, the thing that happened the most. There's a bit of an echo. Can you hear that? Is that a bad thing or is that okay?
I can't hear it on my end.
Okay,
so
that's cool. That might just be us.
Okay,
probably.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry. So we would see shadows all the time, and I don't know. I feel like when we left, we stopped seeing them entirely. Yeah. But when we were there, we would see them probably every day. I saw them every day.
But we never discussed it until we were leaving the house, like when we sold the house and we were leaving. And I said I can't even remember how we got into the conversation about it, and you were like, oh my God, I see the black shadows as well.
Yeah. And we would, it was really creepy. But there were other various things, like there was a handprint on the shower curtain.
The thing is, this podcast would literally be like 2 hours long.
Yeah, legitimately. If we go into every story, because they're so...
Yeah.
There was a lot of kind of poltergeist activity as well, I think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Things are moving in front of us.
Yeah.
Really? Oh my word.
Yeah.
Did you have the classic cupboard doors opening and things like that?
No.
Napkins being removed from the napkin.
We all sat around the table.
Yeah.
And me, Emily, and our mum. And there was no windows open, no breeze. And the napkins from the napkin holder in the middle of the table just started being pulled out.
What?
Yeah, in front of all of us.
Yeah, in front of all of us.
And we all just like held onto each other. We were like, what is going
on? Oh my word.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's it. But we never had like cupboard door. We never had doors slamming. We never...
A lot of bad things happened in that house.
A lot of bad things happened. We think it was a bad...
Like a negative spirit, shadow person or something that was in there.
Oh man! So did you have like quite a lot of like bad luck and things like that?
Yeah. Like a lot of stuff that's attached to like negative spirits being attached to a place.
Yeah,
all of those things basically happened.
Yeah,
like we got broken into. We
got broken into while we were in the house. Our mum's shop was broken into like 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh,
then there was like loads of like family personal stuff.
Yeah, there was like our little sister started having seizures in the house.
Yeah.
And then we used to have students,
like language students, English language students.
Yeah, they used to stay with us. And then one of the students' child came to stay with us. Yeah. And he started having seizures
at the same age that our sister started having seizures. Yeah. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
So the house became a health hazard, essentially.
Yeah.
Dear God.
Yeah.
Wow.
I'd quite like to like send, on like Uncanny.
Yeah.
I'd quite like to actually go on like Uncanny and for that guy to go in and with his science stuff and be like, right, this is what it could be, and this is what it could be. Because I would be so interested to know if it could have just been a group hallucination or something in like a chemical in the air. Or whether or not it's actually something paranormal.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess you could put it down to group hallucinations, but I was going to say, like, what chemicals, like pulling napkins out right
I know.
That's crazy.
It wasn't like a Victorian house or something. It was made in like the 70s.
Really?
So it was, it wasn't super old. So that was another thing that was weird about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 30 East Drive.
Yeah.
Kind of vibe.
Yeah.
Oh,
but I do have to say, in the very short period of time that we were at 30 East Drive,
that was
awful. And then I thought I lost the key.
Yeah.
I thought we were locked in.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Before I want to talk about being inside 30 East Drive, did you meet Carol?
Yeah,
she's a character.
She's a card.
Lovely Carol.
Yeah.
She is
She's Carol. She's Carol.
Yeah. I mean, there was a very, I think there was probably about half an hour that we stood on her doorstep while she told us.
Yeah.
information about ourselves and said a bunch of random things to us.
Did she say
like just like that? Just she was like, Bob is stood behind you telling you that you should not do that, and then we were all like.
Literally. We had exactly the same experience.
She said to you, didn't she, Maya, like that you've got some stuff attached to you and that.
Yeah, I can't do the accent. You do a really good impression, but she said that I fetched something with me, and then she just like pointed at me and she was like, "There's like a little girl with you," and I was like, "Right, can we do this?" I'm about to go in.
Little girl stood right next to you, little girl. I can see her. I can see her clear as day.
And did she do the whole thing where she was like, "I'm just the messenger. I'm just the messenger. Don't shoot the messenger."
Yeah. And I mean, hey, we got a lot of love for Carol here, but one of the things that made us die. It was brilliant, and she sold this like she sold it well, right? So she was doing that with us, like, okay, this is attached, and then all of a sudden, right, we stood outside 30 right? She just stops and she goes, "Did you hear that? Did you hear that in there?"
We quote
all the time. We just go, "Did you hear that in there?" Because she was just like, she heard like a noise from inside 30 East Drive. It was quality, but she like said, she was talking to me like, "Oh, blah blah blah." She was talking to Maya, "Oh, something's attached to you." And then Bailey, she said something weird to you, didn't she, about like a motorbike crash?
So she said to me,
go.
What was it? She goes, "Motorbike." I was like, never ridden a motorbike, but it's fine. Carry on. Go, Carol. Tell me what about this motorbike? She goes, "Somebody you know has had a motorbike crash." I was like, I don't know. Maybe. I'll ask. We'll see what happens. And I think it was like 2 weeks later, my mate had like a real bad motorbike accident.
Yeah.
He's okay. Like, he's all right now. He bounced back. But I was like, what was that?
Carol!
Yeah, she predicted it. She predicted it. So she was doing this.
She's
like,
going the other way.
Yeah.
She thinks that she's predicting the past, but she's actually predicting the future.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Because I'm not going to lie.
We might meet a Bob.
Yeah.
We might meet a Bob, and Bob might have some interesting things to say.
Bob.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, it was crazy. But she was there. She was like, someone's attached to you. There's a little girl there. Blah, blah. To me, I can't remember what she was saying to me. She was saying a lot of stuff. And then like Bailey, she's like, "Oh, motorbike, blah, blah." And then Scott, who was stood at the back, she just went, "Right then, anyway, have a good night." And then she just completely ignored him. I was like, "Oh, savage."
Yeah, Scott, he just can't predict Scott. She
is sweet.
She's great. She's great.
Yeah.
I
think she adds to the experience.
Absolutely.
Yeah, definitely. Like, you've got to have a Carol experience before you go into 30 Drive. That's like, I think that might be illegal if you don't.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
part of the deal.
When we, because we've been twice, when we got there the first time, we rocked up and we're like, "Oh my God, this is iconic, seeing the house and stuff." And before we even walked in the drive, this old man walked past, right? And he just stopped and he just went to us like a lot. He was like, "Oh, I've lived here all my life. I've never stepped foot in there. Some of the things you see at the windows, blah, blah, blah," right? And then just walked off. It's almost like he was a paid actor to like get you hyped.
Yeah.
And then I was just saying to the guys, like, imagine if we looked over our shoulder and he just like faded into a mist, like, as if he was actually a ghost. But like, a 30 East Drive was absolutely, I mean, we absolutely loved it. How was your guys' experience there?
It was insane. We've actually booked to go back.
Yeah. We're currently booking to go back. I turned a colour I've never turned in my life.
Yeah,
it was
you turned like a green colour, and I've never seen you turn that colour before. Honestly, for a second, I thought, shit,
she's not okay.
Emily's actually like not okay.
No, I wasn't at all.
No, you were just like, we heard green.
We heard so much stuff that we couldn't explain.
Did the door open?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
we got that.
Yeah, the door.
And
weird.
In like some, and we documented it quite hard. And like, so it kept opening and stuff, and we were like, "That's really odd." And so then I put, and I mean, this could have went very wrong. So it's a good thing we had public liability insurance. I put my foot up against the door and like tried to push as hard as I could to get the door to open, and it wouldn't. And that's solid. That's solid. Walked away, and it goes, but there's a few shots where Myra and Bailey, it's nighttime. They're up there, they're investigating it and stuff, and the door's open a few times. Like, oh my God, they're so weird. What the fuck? Go into the bathroom. I sounded
a lot more panicked than that.
You did. You might have held the camera.
See the camera.
It's brilliant. But they go into the bathroom, and not only does the door to that bedroom, if that's the one you're on about, the door to the bedroom open, you hear it on the audio, and it literally sounds like not just a door open, but like a door handle being pulled down. You know, like that noise, like, and then like the push, and it's just the weirdest. And then we went back again about 2 years later, or a year and a half later, and same again, just with that door, just some really, really weird stuff. But also being downstairs, constantly hearing footsteps above, constantly. And earlier in the day, we do challenges just to like keep the fear up, and I had to stay in there by myself while these guys went off to like go to the shop or whatever. So I did a solo vigil in there, and it was disgusting.
Going to the shop round there is scary enough.
It wasn't Rob this time, though.
Yeah. The first time we went to get something from the spa, and someone had put a trolley through the window. So we were like, right, we should probably head back to the most haunted.
Pretty rough around those parts.
Let's go back to the most haunted building in the country where we feel safer. But yeah, so I was doing that. I was doing my solo, and I sat in it's like the room with all the dolls and stuff. And I was just doing a few bits to camera and that, and I said, it's really weird. Like in my periphery, I keep like feeling like I'm seeing someone walk across the landing, but you know, I was already locked in fear. It sucked. But anyway, I did that. They came back, all happy days, blah blah blah. And then we did an Estes method later on in the night. And what we did to mix up the Estes method is we basically put Bailey, this was part of his challenge, upstairs in the same room at that doll's room. And we do our Estes methods in a red light. To be honest, it's nothing paranormal. I just like the red light for the aesthetic of the video. I think it looks really cool.
Looks spooky.
And he had a walkie-talkie. We're downstairs in the living room, and we're just asking questions to the room. So not only does he have sound cancelling headphones, but we're on a different level altogether. There is no way he can hear what we're saying. So it makes it even cooler. Any answers he gets, he walkie-talkies down to us, right? So it's a one-way communication. And lo and behold, Bailey sat there and is convinced that he can see like a shadow figure stood on the landing in the exact same place where about 4 hours earlier I thought I saw something in my periphery. So that was another like really weird occurrence in 30's Drive. I believe that building, there is definitely something wrong with that building on a paranormal level, without a doubt.
What else did you guys?
Yeah, what made you go green?
It was when we were in the
and the door opened. We were actually in the room.
We were in the room, and it was really small, obviously, and we were all facing the door. Were you doing an Estes or something?
I was doing something.
Maybe you were doing an Estes method, but it basically was pushed open against Tom. And Tom jumped and jumped onto us because we were on the bed. Yeah. And we were all like, oh my God. And then I think it was just everything building up.
Yeah, because there was that big bang.
There was the big bang in the kitchen.
Something that we learned from that investigation, that we just like constantly need to have cameras rolling.
Yeah.
Because the stuff that we missed. But we didn't miss. We caught it on camera, but we didn't catch it like directly on camera. We had something like a camera rolling
upstairs,
so we caught like noises on camera.
Yeah.
But we didn't catch it directly because it was in the kitchen. We think a cupboard door slammed.
Oh wow!
That's what it sounded like. Yeah.
So loud, but we caught the noise, but we didn't catch the activity.
Yeah.
We had the same though, didn't we? Like hearing stuff off camera.
Yeah, it's always the way. And like sometimes, because I'm like, I'm sure you guys are in the same boat. Like when it comes to, you've just done an investigation, right? The investigation was awesome or whatever, but whoever is the poor soul that has to edit it, which in our case is me, it's like you've got, so you'll feel my pain. You've got like hours of footage and you're just like, oh my God. So sometimes to save on my workload on the other end, we're like, okay, right. So we're now gonna, we're gonna transition from, we've just done an Estes. So let's now go downstairs, set up an EVP or whatever. So let's kill the camera so that I haven't got to sift through all it. And then would you believe it, time and time again, to a point where I might have to just bite the bullet and just look through this footage. It's when the camera's off something happens, and then you turn it back on. You're like, you're not going to believe this, and you could just imagine someone sat at home, just like, oh yeah, right,
Yeah,
of course,
whatever.
yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Just as you turn the cat, and it's like, well, I hate to be, the sad reality is,
though, isn't it?
Every time.
so many times.
And before we started doing it, I used to watch investigations, be like, yeah, right.
Yeah.
Off camera again.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
And now every time I see it, I'm like, I get it. I feel your pain.
Yeah. It's like they plan it.
Yeah,
Mm.
yeah, literally.
When the cameras
They do. Well, they say that at 30 years, don't they?
Yeah, they say they don't like being on camera.
Yeah, if you ignore them, then then it's likely to happen.
Oh, that's cool. I didn't know that.
I mean, it makes sense, really. But also, I often think, like, with places like 30 East Drive, like, let's say there is 100% a ghost in 30 East Drive, right? And that place is booked out every single day, 365 days a year, and you're a ghost, you're, like, locked to that place. Like, to have to, to have to, like, put up with that every day, you can imagine, like, they'll definitely have days off. Like, they'd be like, I'm not going to give you anything today.
We were doing an investigation yesterday, and we did this challenge at the end, where apparently if you
pick a blade of grass, is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, the blade of grass.
Where you pick a blade of grass and say, Lady Howard, you ride again or something?
Ride tonight or something.
Yeah.
And then basically you got spooked and we left. And then me and you were driving home and we were wailing to like fucking Wham or something.
Yeah.
And then we were like, if there is literally a ghost here with us right now, if Lady Howard attached herself to us, we'd be like, no thanks. I'm done with it. I don't want to be a part of this, girls. you go.
I'm going back to the castle.
Yeah, please.
That is actually, just to piggyback on what you said there. There was a question I had for you guys a little bit later on. Do you think that in all the places that you've been, do you think anything has ever attached itself to you? You've brought it home or anything like that?
You went ages ago. Before we started the channel, we went on like a paid ghost investigation, and we did a Ouija board, and
they called it an angel board.
They called it an angel board, but it's a Ouija board. And you think that something attached itself to you. You had a really bad time.
I had a really bad experience.
Yeah.
It wasn't good.
No.
So yes, I do think.
Oh god.
But I think it was about 2 years afterwards I managed to like shake it.
Yeah.
But it was,
for 2 years.
It was awful. I don't know. We'll tell the story.
Yeah. You go.
So we were doing this angel board.
Yeah.
And there was me, Emily, and how many other strangers?
Like 3 or 4 other people.
Yeah. And this spirit came through, and it said that it was one of the guy's mothers. Am I saying that correctly?
Yeah, mothers. Yeah.
But this guy's mother only wanted to speak to me, not his son.
Oh,
yeah.
wow.
And it was answering questions about me that not even Emily knew about me.
No.
And
you were so scared.
I was so scared, and it was like predicting my future as well, and like giving me names of people who are gonna like ruin shit for me.
Yeah.
And I like took my hands off the board because I was really freaked out, and ever since that moment, then like 2 years following that, I just felt like something was following me.
You said like you had a dark cloud.
Yeah, it's like a dark, like almost like a depression.
Yeah,
like following me around.
Yeah,
it was awful. Yeah,
oh,
it was.
Right.
Yeah, and then like 2 years after, I was like, just took 2 years, you know.
Yeah.
See, mate.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah.
So that was on a like a paid paranormal visit. So what from then, and you know, doing the what are they called? It's like a haunted happenings type thing, like a company that will take you there. Yeah. So when did you decide, actually, I'd like to do this ourselves and film it and put it out there?
Well, we always wanted to
do YouTube,
and we just didn't really know what we wanted to do, and we like dabbled in a bit of YouTube here and there. Ugh. Oh yeah, we won't talk about that.
Gross. What? Just us dabbling in YouTube prior to this.
So gross. Yeah, we won't talk about that.
That's fine. That's fine.
We've all done it. It's fine.
Yeah. She lives in the past, but
don't go searching.
But anyway, during COVID or after COVID, just after COVID, we moved in together. And we started a podcast, but the podcast was like true crime.
Yeah,
but there was a
paranormal place.
Yeah, there was a segment at the end of the podcast where we would talk. Have you got the echo? I'm so sorry.
I've got the echo. Okay, it's fine.
Okay,
I think it's
fine. It's fine. It's distracting.
It must. Yeah, no, I do apologize.
Definitely not happening for us.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good. That's good. Sorry if you have to edit that out.
Yeah.
When you can hear yourself back.
Yeah, it's actually it's hard to talk, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, sorry. Where was I?
What were you saying?
I was saying.
Oh, it's a true crime, and then at the end you had a paranormal segment.
Yeah. So we had a segment at the end of the podcast, and we would tell people's paranormal stories.
Nice.
And then we were like, maybe we'll start filming paranormal stuff. And then we decided to do both, to do the podcast and the YouTube. But because I was editing literally everything and have a full-time job, I literally was I can't do both. This is too much. So we scrapped the podcast because we didn't want to do it as much as the YouTube.
Yeah, and I feel like our passion is with making videos and creating content.
Absolutely, and investigating. So yeah.
Nice. Oh, excellent. Well, one of the things, excuse me, sorry. One of the things that really impresses me, genuinely really impresses me about your channel, and something I don't know how you do it, and I need to know how. How do you do investigations every single week? Even when I did YouTube full time as my job, we were doing one a month.
We are barely holding on, guys. We are on the brink. No, I'm joking.
How are you doing it? How are you fitting it in? Like, I don't understand. Are they places local to you, or are you just commuting and just, you know what, fuck it, we're just gonna go do it, and then we're gonna come back and.
We do it because we both work full time as well.
Yeah.
We do it after work usually, and then we edit around.
So we normally go on an investigation earlier on in the week.
Yeah.
We've tried so many times to have a week off and get like a backlog of videos, but that's just not materialized. Something bad has always happened. Like you broke your foot, then you lost your job, so then you need to get a new job. But then not like that. Like it was a redundancy thing. I don't know. The company went under. I don't know.
you got sacked.
But then basically but then you need to get a new job. So the week that we had booked off to do a backlog, we didn't have that week anymore. So it's just basically been like that.
But then we did get a backlog recently, and then we just flew through it.
Yeah.
See that.
Every time we get a backlog, we just go, oh well, we can take a week off now because we've got a backlog.
And it's like, oh, we can have a little holiday.
Yeah.
It's chill. It's whatever. And then all of a sudden we're back. Like, okay, we've got a video coming out.
So we do like an investigation earlier on in the week, and then I just edit like a little.
Emily doesn't go outside.
Don't have time.
Emily doesn't do anything.
I work. Luckily, I work a social job because I like work and edit.
Yeah,
and occasionally work out, and that's my life.
It's incredible.
So there we are.
That is honestly incredible. Like I said, when this was my job was to make content. We could only manage one investigation a month. So I see you guys do. So how locations? How do you find them?
Yeah.
And like, do you do a lot of abandoned places?
Yeah. So we do a lot of abandoned places, but we like to go to places with a lot of history because it just makes for a better video.
Yeah.
Storytelling element of it.
Yeah.
So, and also just with the investigation in general, like us wanting to find questions, answers to questions and stuff. If you just go into a random abandoned place, sometimes it can be a bit flat.
Yeah.
So we are on a number of like Urbex Facebook groups.
Yeah.
Right.
And people kind of put pictures out there.
And we've made some like Urbex friends as well.
Yeah, we have.
This little like shoulder shake.
Ooh. But there we have.
I'm really jealous.
Yeah.
I've tried so hard.
Oh, have you? Oh, well,
Yeah,
we
it's...
can
Oh my God, we
send
can
some
introduce
locations.
you.
We can introduce you. Don't worry.
Yeah, please.
We've got
Friends.
connections.
Please,
Friend of a
yeah.
friend.
Like we absolutely love abandoned places, and we've done like lots
Yeah.
of abandoned places around here, and the places that we've found out about. But it is an incredibly, and rightly so, guarded community, because I understand. Like there was a farmhouse near here, absolutely incredible abandoned location, lots of history. We got one of our craziest pieces of evidence. It's literally in the reflection of a wardrobe door is an apparition, which is absolutely crazy. And then we went there twice, went to go there a third time, and someone had burnt it down. Like, what? Yeah. So it's, it sucks. But and obviously, when these abandoned places get leaked, they get smashed up and stuff. So I get why there has to be secrecy. Yeah. But we're just going there to do a paranormal investigation. So I'd love to be in the know of locations so that we can make more content. So if you have any,
where are you guys based?
Norwich, Norfolk. Happy to travel though.
Well, guys, if you guys come down to Devon, or down this way, we can take you.
Yeah. Well,
Scott's in Plymouth.
Scott, another member of our team, is in Plymouth. Yeah, he is
so close to us.
Scott is incredible, right? We're literally. So we went to Rendlesham.
Man.
The video comes out tomorrow. No, when this goes out. No, the video was out last week when this goes out. But the investigation's coming out on Wednesday. We went to Rendlesham Forest, and Scott just jumped on a coach for 11 hours to be there. And it's just like, it's just absolutely, his commitment is phenomenal.
He doesn't drive.
No.
And obviously, as you guys know, a train anywhere from you, that end of the country.
Yeah, it's a joke.
It would cost him like 300 quid to get to Norwich. Yeah.
So we owe him a trip, and I love that part of England as well. It's absolutely beautiful. Cool. So yeah, we should make a trip. We should collaborate. We should go to some places. You can show us some abandoned places, and it's going to be epic. Yeah. One of the things about abandoned places that adds a whole layer for me, and I'm sure it does for you guys as well, is obviously, ghosts are scary, demons are scary, but mysterious people in abandoned buildings that you don't know who they are a little bit scarier.
Yes.
The fear of getting caught by the police, even scarier.
Did I see on your Instagram, did you get caught by the police not long ago?
Yes, in Manchester.
Yeah, we were collaborating with Moxley.
Yeah.
And he took us to this farmhouse. Was it a farmhouse? It was like it wasn't even a farmhouse.
No, it was a
manor.
Equine school or something. Yeah. I don't know.
But yeah, basically the police turned up and they were like, police with tasers!
Oh my God.
And we were like,
they had a baton as well.
Oh my
God. Baton. And they were literally there, like they were ready to go. And my face, I was just, because I didn't realise what was going on really. Yeah. I was just like,
standing there with your EMF and your spirit box.
Exactly. And we were upstairs, and I was like, "They're just joking."
Yeah. They're messing with us.
Yeah, they weren't.
And then you got tased.
Oh
man!
Yeah, that's the thing. It's obviously horrible to get caught, but I kind of want to because it'd make a sick video.
Oh, Bailey, when we're in abandoned buildings, what do I always say to you?
Never stop recording.
If the police turn up, never stop recording.
Yeah.
That's literally what Moxley was saying. He was like, don't stop recording.
Yeah.
Don't stop recording. And I was like, all right.
No, we won't. Don't worry.
I think the other thing with that is, obviously, if you get caught and you have been recording the whole time, you've got evidence that you were in there for innocent reasons.
Yes,
You're not in there smashing
You've literally
it up
got video that you're not,
It's like, I'm doing Ouija boards, like, I'm not hurting anyone.
Was it?
Like, there was a time that we got caught in, like, Torquay.
Yeah. Oh,
and, you were like, we were literally ghost hunting. and they were like, yeah.
I put on like the sweetest voice for some reason.
Yeah, your voice gets like super high pitched, and you're like, I'm so sorry. We're just ghost hunting. And you're like, sorry to waste your time.
But then,
please.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Was it Farmhouse 2 where we was in the middle of an Was it Lozzie doing it? In the second time we went, it was in the middle of an Estes movie. So like the room is full of red.
Yeah.
Lozzie's got the headphones on, the blindfold on. We see a car pull up outside. We're like, shit, there's someone outside. And Lozzie's like, demon. He's like, shut up.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're so loud in the Estes method as well,
literally.
because they're sound cancelling. So he was like, demon.
Yeah.
That was funny.
Yeah.
No way to communicate that with him at all.
That's the thing though. Like with
Just
how
sitting
we
there.
do an Estes method with the red light. It's like we went into what's the other thing near us? It's like it was a women's mental
psychiatric hospital
ward, wasn't it? Yeah, like, and
that place is horrible.
That is absolutely.
If you fancy a trip,
if you ever come this way, we'll take you there. It's absolutely fun.
That sounds great.
But so it's like it's a really quite a deep build, as in you can go quite far into it and stuff. And we were in like I think it was like a main kind of, not a living room, but it's obviously maybe a recreational room or something that they had. And we're doing an Estes method, and it's plunged in like red light. And I just thought, like, if there's someone else thought, oh, let's go in an abandoned building, you walk round the corner and down the end of the corridor, you just see like demon blood red light spilling out of this doorway.
And just some psycho just screaming random words.
Yeah, right, yeah. It's just like,
That's the thing. You always say we're the scariest part of it.
We literally I always say, like, you always say that you're scared of like random people. I'm like, people should be scared of us. They're like literally in the middle of a forest doing an
or like we were in a park where we live, in the city that we live, and you had your blindfold on, the headphones, and people kept walking past, and I was like, okay.
And you had like a big light facing me, and I was just like,
I was like, people are gonna think this is some weird sex shit. Like, people not in the community, you know?
Yeah.
It's weird.
Oh man. So one place, and if you don't want to give spoilers, I completely understand. One place you went recently, Cannock Chase. That is a place that we want to go very soon. It's probably going to be the next place we go to. Would you recommend it?
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh, it's really scary.
It is really weird. It's a really weird place. It was giving me 30s Drive scared.
Really? Wow.
Really?
Yeah.
Heavy. The atmosphere is heavy.
Something that you'll notice is, like, during the day, if you scope it out during the day, completely different vibe. At nighttime, it feels like the trees are like caving in on you.
Yeah.
It's so scary.
Yeah.
Oh man.
They're my least favourite type of investigation.
You don't like the forest ones, do you? You didn't come to Rendlesham 3.
No.
Yeah.
No, I couldn't.
Yeah, we do.
Rendlesham's good.
It's really cool there.
So good.
Really?
Yeah, so good. I can also, what I can do, if you watch or just look at the first and second part, basically we've been 3 times, and the first time we went, really random, just so happens that my mum's friend is a massive Rendlesham enthusiast. He's written books on it and all sorts of stuff. So, and he knows everything that happened there inside out. And so he took us around. So the first video is more of like an informational one. It's me and Bailey and Ronnie. Really nice guy. He walks us around to all the spots and stuff, and then tells us everything that happened. Then the second part, we go back a month later with Ronnie and Bailey, Maya and Scott. And then we do like our investigation. And then 2 years later, we've gone back like the other week. But what I was getting at is, if you'd like, Ronnie absolutely loves taking people around there. He doesn't charge or anything. He just loves, how. So if I can get you, put you in, if you do come this way, I can put you in contact with him. And then he could actually give you a guide, which is so interesting.
And he's
such
an interesting character as well.
But a lovely,
and, like, the
lovely
best
guy.
Thing is it, like, you'll just be walking around and then he'll just like spout the most terrifying fact ever.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, by the way, this is where the naked witches will come out and run at you. It's like, oh, awesome,
okay,
thanks.
cool. Yeah.
Sounds like a vibe.
Yeah. Yeah. And then he kept out. He was like, we should turn our lights off because your eyes do adjust and you will be able to see. It's like, I'm absolutely perfectly fine with a torch, to be fair, Ronnie.
So we'd be looking at something in the like off to the side with our torches, and we turn around. Ronnie's just gone off with
like
no
100
torch.
meters. He's just off wandering. It's like, man,
Ronnie.
Yeah,
wait.
But yeah, so I can put you in contact with him if you make, because that'd be
great.
Definitely, that'd be really, really good. I think we're planning a trip.
Probably like July time.
July. Oh yeah.
Oh, cool.
Nice.
Awesome. There's a few things around there. There's a village probably about half an hour down the road. Have you heard of the cryptid, the Black Shuck? Are you into cryptids much, or just more the ghosts and stuff?
I've not really heard about it. I've heard of cryptids.
Yeah. So the black shark is like it's a like a big demon ghost black dog that apparently roams the like marshes and stuff. And there's a village where there is a church, and on the church door are scorched scratch marks where they claim Black Shuck like tried to break into the church like decades ago. It's pretty cool. It's like an urban legend type thing. So, you know, I'm just thinking, because obviously respecting how far you got to go.
Yeah.
The grain mill that we went to in February, cool. That's in a similar area. They're all within like an hour radius of each other.
Yeah.
So yeah, just stuff like that.
Travel that far.
Yeah, it's good to like get a few.
Once.
Get a
and
few
then,
in.
It's about an hour from Norwich, so if you did want to get loads done in that one time,
it will take you to the abandoned place.
Well.
Yeah, you get so much done.
Tell you what, go to Norwich, take the Maid's Head.
Yeah,
Maid's Head.
Maid's Head in Norwich. There's a lot.
Yeah, there's so many.
Yeah, I'll give you like a list of places in the area.
Yeah, because when we do our little trips, we like to.
Yeah, we shoehorn it all in.
Yeah.
If we could do 2 investigations in one night, get it all in.
Yeah. That's what we did with Moxie.
Yeah.
That
can finally be your time to get the backlog, is when you
let's get like 5 investigations.
Tick them all off.
Yeah.
In one night.
Yeah.
What you say about like doing multiple, like I would absolutely love to investigate a location and then go back to a haunted hotel room to stay. But so then it's like
bubble.
You get
we've done that before. We just like, if me and you could, we would just like keep on, like we would just keep on filming. But it's usually the people that we're with, they're like, we're tired. We want to go to sleep, and we're like,
that's you, Jordan.
Oh man, I sometimes struggle. I do struggle. I have to like make sure that I'm not doing anything. Like there was one investigation where I had a golf tournament in the morning, and then it was 30 East Drive, wasn't it? The first time. I think I had a golf tournament, then we drove up to Leeds, did 30 East Drive, and it got to like 11:30, and I was like, I am gonna, Yeah,
you teed off at like 6:30. I was like, stupid as well.
Are you like a professional golfer?
No, just a like a member thing, a golf club. Yeah, no, it wasn't like a pro thing at all. But yeah, so we did that, played golf for like 4 hours, drove up to 30 East Drive, and then we did the investigation.
4 or 5 hours.
Yeah, because like if you noticed earlier when I said like, and Bailey and Maya were investigating the door upstairs at night, that's because I was asleep downstairs.
Yeah,
in the living
everyone else went to bed.
Yeah. So, but I'm much better now. Like I make sure that I literally do nothing in the build up, and just absolutely love doing it. Love the investigations. It's literally the most fun I think I have. Is when we're all together just doing investigations. Do you have like a motivating factor? Like for me, it's I was incredibly skeptical. Then, started investigating, wanted to prove it to myself either way. And then it just so happened that it pushed me over the fence to, there's something to this. That's quite scary. So what motivates you guys?
It's a good question.
I mean, you're looking at each other like, honest or?
I don't know. I feel like for me, it depends. For doing the paranormal investigating, we do want to just find evidence and see what we can get, and the more we do, it feels like the more communication we get. So like the SS methods that we do now are so precise. It's like you've honed in on a skill.
I feel like I'm like
Nice.
Like you're honed in on a skill, and like you can see auras, or she could see auras when she was younger.
I can't anymore. I have done recently, but
you have done again recently.
Yeah, but it's something that I haven't been able to see since I was like really young.
Yeah, But I was thinking maybe that you're seeing them again because we're doing more and more spiritual stuff. You know?
But no, I've not seen them since I saw it that one time. So maybe I was just
having one of those days.
Yeah.
But yeah, so it's kind of figuring out stuff in terms of like the YouTube. Making a community is really fun.
Yeah, I
we have a really good community.
That's awesome.
We also really love the thought of just being able to do this with each other and have a business and like that to be our only job. And to just be making videos together and doing what we love.
Because it is the best thing, isn't it? When you're with your closest friends or like us, we're our closest friends. And you just get to do things that you love together. It's like, really fun.
You can be in the worst mood and then me and you will go on an investigation and we will just be like fucking vibing.
It'll be like a complete shift.
Yeah. It'll just be like two like different. I'll finish work and I will be miserable and then we'll start an investigation and by the end of the investigation me and you will be like,
exactly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I love that. It's so sweet that you guys are sisters and you do it together. I just think that's so lovely. I love it.
Yeah. No, that's epic. That's epic. It's a really nice, really nice reason to do it as well. Do you think and obviously this is a bit of a personal question, so just tell me to shut up and go away. Do you think that doing the paranormal investigations have brought you two closer as sisters?
Yeah.
Do you know?
Are you kidding?
Uh-oh.
Are you kidding?
This is the split.
You have broken up two ghosts. You would be joking. We didn't used to hang out that much.
No, Emily, we've always been close. We've always been attached by the hip. As soon as I came out the womb, you were like, this is mine.
Yeah. Like, no, but I mean in terms of...
Closer?
It gives us a reason to hang out all the time.
Yeah, we're like literally always together.
True.
Like, we don't...
Nice.
So I guess...
And also, it's also in ways where we would have had an argument before and kind of maybe gone our separate ways and not made up as quick. We now have to figure out ways of communicating because we've got a deadline. So we need to like work out how we're going to get back.
We don't argue.
Rarely, but if we do.
But it's usually over like a business decision.
Actually, first.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we have to kind of like do it.
Yeah. I think it's made us closer, personally.
I think so, but we've always been close.
Yeah.
But now we're just like, some people would say too close.
Yeah. Most people say that.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, brilliant. Well, final question. Let's leave it on. What is in the future for Two Girl Scouts? Do you have some investigations locations lined up?
So, got 30th Drive again.
Yeah.
Nice.
We want to go to Rendlesham.
Yeah.
We want to go to Skirridin.
Skirridin.
Skirridin? Do you know that one in Wales?
No, I haven't heard of
This
that
is where Scott comes in handy.
Yeah, Scott's our location guy.
That's supposed to be really good.
I feel like I recognise it.
Yeah.
Maybe he's mentioned it before.
Scott's definitely mentioned it before.
Yeah,
exactly.
Scott throws at a wall.
Yeah.
So I think we'll probably try and get a lot of them in July.
Yeah. So just a lot of bigger locations.
Yeah.
Really?
Nice.
I think. Yeah.
And just more videos.
Yeah. Lapel mics, better sound quality.
Nice.
For anyone listening. New camera.
Yeah. Probably need one of them.
Nice. Brilliant. Well, it sounds very bright. It sounds awesome. And I would absolutely love to collaborate with you guys, bring you guys into the team for an investigation. That would be absolutely epic. And something we haven't done before. We've never joined forces with another paranormal investigation team. So that would be very cool.
Because there's only been one other occasion where we've like even done anything with other people, and that was the Black Horse,
the
Black Horse?
Blacksmith in Lincoln.
Blacksmith, it was like a pub, and they owned the pub and they knew that it was really haunted, so they invited us to come and do it, and they kind of got involved. But I think it would be so interesting to do it with another group of paranormal explorers who like know what they're doing and have different techniques and stuff. It would be so fun.
And also to like, you know, we'd be filming, obviously as a big group, we'd be filming from like our perspective, and then you filmed your perspective, and then put both of them out, and then it's like it's the same place, the same investigation, but from two different perspectives. I think would be epic.
And hopefully not miss anything if there's two groups of people.
There's no excuse to miss anything if
exactly.
So where, last thing, I know I said that was the last question. Where can, but this is, so where can people find you?
YouTube, Instagram,
Two Ghost Girls on YouTube and Instagram, and I would say TikTok, but we barely use TikTok. But TikTok,
nice.
Go there anyway, just in case.
Yeah.
Where else?
That's it.
Yeah,
that's all we. Those are the platforms.
That's it. Keep it lean. Keep it. I like it. I like it.
Exactly.
Brilliant. Well, thank you so much for joining us. You've been absolutely
thank
epic.
you for having us.
And you'll be more than welcome to come on again in the future. If you listen, if you film a ghost, like we've absolutely proven to the world the paranormal exists, please come on and talk to us about it. But yeah, anytime, please do.
Or if you want to film a 2-hour podcast telling us about what happened in your childhood home.
I mean, if anyone wants a part 2 of this where we just go into
let us know.
I mean, I do.
That'd be absolutely epic. Absolutely epic. So yeah, everyone at home, go and check them out. Two Ghost Girls on YouTube and Instagram. I'll link it down below. Thank you, Bailey Meyer and Two Ghost Girls. And we'll be back next week with another episode. Drippity, drippity, drip, drop out. See ya.